Hello, I'm the 10-minute English teacher. Let's get you exam ready. Today we're going to improve your writing by teaching you how to use a dash, and we're going to find out why they're so good. Before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are plenty of things on the channel to help you improve your grammar. Okay, let's get our black belt in use of punctuation by finding out all about dashes. We're going to start by answering this question. What's a dash? And this is what one looks like. So that is a dash. A dash can be used for many reasons, such as providing an extended pause in a sentence. Here's an example. So we've got the cup was hot, far too hot to hold. So the dash there is providing a slightly longer pause than a comma might do, and it's providing us with an extended pause in that sentence. It's different to a hyphen, which is used to link words with combined meanings. Here's an example. So we've got this sentence now. She really needed a hot drink, and I've used a dash there to provide an extended pause. She really needed a little pick-me-up. Now in that word there, or that phrase in fact, pick-me-up, we've used hyphens to link those three words to show that they've got combined meaning. So why are they so good to use? Here's one reason. A dash can provide dramatic impact. Those extended pauses that we've talked about can provide a little bit of dramatic impact. Here's an example of that again. We've got the boy chases pizza from the menu, instantly regretting his choice. Now this sentence uses a comma. The boy chases pizza from the menu, instantly regretting his choice. It doesn't necessarily put a lot of emphasis on that final subordinate clause in this sentence. So if we look at that now with a dash, we've got the boy chases pizza from the menu, instantly regretting his choice. Now the words are the same, but there's a different emphasis on that subordinate clause at the end of the sentence. So that's one of the ways that we can use dashes to change the meanings in our sentences. Another thing that they can do is the job of other punctuation marks. So if you're doing a piece of writing, a dash is a really versatile piece of punctuation that can be an easy substitute for other pieces of punctuation you might already have overused. So here's an example of a sentence with a colon. We've got the cup was filled with hot chocolate. Delicious, sweet and warm. Well, a dash is versatile and we can use a dash in place of that for the same purpose. Dashes are hard to use incorrectly, which is one of the reasons they're my favourite punctuation mark. So here's a sentence that we've got about this pizza. The pizza looked brilliant and it had red peppers. Place an exclamation mark on it because I want the idea that the red peppers are something special and exciting. So what we can do is place a comma there. The pizza looked brilliant. And it had red peppers. I want a little bit of emphasis on that final subordinate clause. But of course, the comma before and doesn't quite work. It looks clumsy. It doesn't quite belong there. Now, what writers do in text to solve this problem is they use italics. So we can have the pizza look brilliant and it had red peppers. So I've placed extra emphasis on that subordinate clause. If you're writing on a piece of paper with a pen, the comma doesn't work. Italics doesn't really work too well with a pen in your hand, but that's where the dash comes in and solves that problem. We've got the pizza looked brilliant and it had red peppers. So in this circumstance, other punctuation marks would fail, but a dash is something that's so versatile it does manage to serve that purpose. They can also help you avoid overload of commas in sentences. So here's a sentence which is correct, but there are too many commas. It's getting a little bit busy. The pizza, which finally, after 40 minutes, had arrived, had cheese, tomatoes, red peppers and mushrooms and looked great. Now, that sentence is correct in its own right, but it just feels a little bit uncomfortable because of the sheer number of commas. Let's look at what that looks like when we add dashes in place of some of those. So this relative clause that I've used in the middle, I've actually substituted the commas for dashes here. The pizza, which finally, after 40 minutes had arrived, had cheese, tomatoes, red peppers and mushrooms and looked great. So there I've got a sentence that does actually quite work comfortably by substituting some of those commas for dashes. Okay, if you want to take it further, write 5 sentences about someone finding something strange. Look for places where dashes could be used and replace them. And then can you extend 3 of your 5 sentences using dashes? Okay, check out the other videos on my channel. I'll continue to add content. Feel free to ask for something you'd like to see me cover in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and keep revising.